Did you know that you can attach a heart rate monitor to your Quest? There's an app included with your Quest called MetaMove. It normally tracks your movements and tries to estimate calorie consumption, but throw in a heart monitor and it can keep track of your pulse while you're playing. Why would anyone want to do this? Well, VR is total garbage for strength training, but it can be a way to make cardio fun. Move is compatible with all Quest games, or so they say. I've only tested it on the kind of games where you beat people with virtual sticks, but this helps keep your heart rate within a specific range while you're playing your favorite games. Part of an effective cardio workout is identifying a target heart rate and maintaining yours at close to that number. 30 minutes on a treadmill or exercise bike would be a lot more effective than 30 minutes of VR. Your doctor would certainly agree, but admit it, it's a lot more fun to spend 30 minutes in a virtual playpen. You only need two things, a Quest 2 or 3 and a compatible Bluetooth heart monitor. I have a Garmin HRM Dual, but there's also the Polar H10 and others. The heart monitor itself is just a small device on a strap. The strap holds the monitor over your heart so it can listen in, and their straps can stretch to fit most people's rib cages. Step 1. Strap the monitor around your chest and under your shirt. Step 2. Put on your headset. Step 3. Start MetaMove. The first time it's going to ask about your age, sex, and weight and other basic metrics. All that data is stored locally in your headset and never sent up to Meta. It will use this data to try to guess your calorie consumption, so don't bother lying unless you want bad numbers. You should see the overlay when you look up, but for now it'll only show how much you've moved and calories burned, which won't be much yet. Step 4. Pair your heart monitor. Go to Settings and pair a device. A Quest won't record this screen, but you'll figure it out. Give it a moment to find all devices, then look for your heart monitor in the list, and click Connect. Now when you look, the overlay has a new item, your current heart rate. I did have a little trouble getting mine to show up at first. It was paired, but it wasn't displaying a number. Once I adjusted my device on my chest a little, it started working. The overlay defaults to the top of your field of view. It's always visible if you look up, and you can also set it to show up on the bottom. Using it is simple. Once you've got the overlay up, fire up a game and play. The goal is to raise your heart rate and keep it up, so pick something with intense activity. A little bit of adrenaline doesn't hurt either, so suspend that disbelief for a while. Most VR games, even combat games, only involve working your arms. And if you're playing in a small area, you don't get to move around very much, so this is a good opportunity to try to use those legs, dodging and ducking. I'm also using weighted controllers, which amps things up just a little. Slow games or a long wait between periods of action won't do much for you, so even moderately intense games can be put to use, though you'll have to play very over the top to get anything out of it. Games like this are less effective. My number looks high here, but I'll get to that in a moment. The overlay appears very high in your field of view, so you'll have to look way up. So high up that you can only glance at it occasionally while playing, though that's usually all you need. If this bothers you, you can try it out at the bottom. That worked well for me too, but it got in the way more. Some games are a better workout than others. This one is the best one for it that I've tried. You'll have to swing hard and fast and stay constantly alert, and there's lots of dodging and weaving. It's the only one where I don't stop when I get bored. I stop when I'm too exhausted for another round. As you can see, I have a clear preference for a certain type of game, but play whatever works for you. Physical exertion is the key. Play as hard as you can to get your rate up and keep it there. There is one problem with how the monitors work. They listen for heartbeats, and that means that a shirt rubbing up against it can artificially raise your numbers. For instance, my heart rate was nowhere near 150 while playing this. No one could call me fit, but I'm not that bad. It's worse if you try to wear your band over a shirt. Doing that resulted in readings that were way too low. I got more reliable numbers while doing it shirtless. You can get a good workout from games, though again, this is not a real substitute for actual exercise. You'll get more out of a treadmill or weights than any game, but if you're anything like me, you're not very consistent about exercise. I don't suggest using this form of cardio exclusively, but it's a great supplement, and it's better than nothing.